let's be real. April 2026 feels like one of those rare months where K-drama fans are actually overwhelmed in the best way possible. You know that feeling when too many good dramas drop at the same time and suddenly your watch list becomes stressful instead of relaxing? That's exactly what's happening right now. We're not just getting random releases, we're getting highly anticipated titles that people have been waiting for since last year, some even longer. And what makes it even more exciting is the variety. We're talking action, romance, psychological storytelling, and slice of life all in one month. So here's what I want you to think about as we go through this list. If you could only pick one drama to watch this April, which one would it be? Because honestly, I don't think I could choose. Bloodhounds 2. Let's start with Bloodhounds 2, because this one already comes with a built-in fan base. The first season wasn't just popular, it was intense. It gave us brutal action scenes, emotional backstories, and most importantly, a friendship that actually felt real. And I think that's why people are so invested in season 2. It's not just about the fights. It's about what these characters have gone through and how they move forward. Now, with the second season dropping on Netflix, expectations are obviously higher. People are expecting bigger stakes, darker conflicts, and maybe even more emotional damage. And here's where I get a bit cautious. Sometimes when a first season is so well loved, the sequel tries too hard to go bigger and ends up losing what made it special. I really hope that doesn't happen here. Personally, I want more focus on character development, not just action. Because, let's be honest, action alone doesn't keep people hooked for long. But what do you think? Do you watch something like this mainly for the fight scenes, or are you more invested in the characters and their relationship? Perfect Crown. Next up is Perfect Crown, and this might be the most visually and emotionally ambitious drama on this list. Just from the title alone, you can already feel the tension. Power, ambition, control, all of it is packed into that one phrase. And then you look at the cast, with IU and Bayeon Woo-seok, and suddenly the expectations go even higher. This is not just another drama. This is the kind of project people expect to dominate conversations. What makes it interesting to me is the promise of layered conflict. Stories about power struggles can either be incredibly gripping or painfully slow, depending on how they're written. And I think that's the biggest question here. Will it focus more on political intrigue, or will it lean into emotional storytelling? Personally, I'm hoping for a balance. I want characters that are morally complex, not just clearly good or bad, because those are the stories that stay with you. But let me ask you this. Do you enjoy dramas where you can't fully trust any character? Or do you prefer clear heroes and villains? Because this one looks like it's going to test that. Yumi Cells 3. Now let's talk about Yumi Cells 3. And honestly, this one feels personal for a lot of viewers. If you followed Yumi's journey from the beginning, you know this isn't just a romance story. It's a story about growth, heartbreak, self-discovery, and learning how to be okay with yourself. And what makes this series so unique is the way it visualizes emotions through those little cells in her mind. It sounds simple, but it's actually genius, because it turns internal struggles into something we can see and understand. Now with season 3, the big question is whether this will finally give Yumi the ending she deserves. And I think that's where the pressure lies. Endings are hard. A bad ending can ruin an entire series, but a good one can make it unforgettable. Personally, I don't even need a perfect romantic ending. I just want something that feels honest. Something that reflects real life, where things don't always go exactly as planned. But I'm curious about you. Do you think Yumi should end up with someone? Or should the focus stay on her personal growth? Because I've seen fans divided on this, and it's actually a really interesting debate. We Are All Trying Here. And finally, we have We Are All Trying Here, which might be the most relatable drama on this list. Even the title alone feels like a message. It doesn't sound dramatic or exaggerated. It sounds real. It sounds like something you would say after a long, exhausting day. And I think that's exactly why people are drawn to it. This drama seems to focus on everyday struggles, the kind that don't always make headlines, but affect us deeply. Starring Koo Kyo-hwan and Go Yeon-jung, there's already curiosity about their chemistry, especially with the noticeable age gap. But honestly, I think that could work in the drama's favor if handled well, because real-life relationships are not always perfect or conventional. What I'm most interested in is how this drama handles its themes. Will it be hopeful, or will it lean into the harsh realities of life? Personally, I prefer when dramas like this don't try to sugarcoat everything. I want something that feels honest, even if it's a bit uncomfortable to watch. So let me ask you, do you watch slice-of-life dramas to feel understood, or to escape reality? Because this one seems like it might hit very close to home. At the end of the day, April 2026 feels like a turning point where K-dramas are not just trying to entertain, but also trying to connect on a deeper level with viewers. Each of these dramas offers something different, whether it's adrenaline, emotional depth, nostalgia, or raw realism. And maybe that's why it's so hard to choose just one. So now I really want to hear from you. Which of these dramas are you most excited for? And do you think they will actually live up to the hype? Or are we setting our expectations a little too high this time?